Hello and welcome back to another Simple Rockets 2 video. Today we're going to be launching this monstrosity again, but this time for building the space station. Now the part that I'm launching today will be the airlock and like the extra fuel tank kind of thing, so I can do a mid-flight refueling if I need to. Maybe that'll make it easier to actually, get places, but who knows. Anyway, this thing is way too powerful for its own good, so I've throttled it way down to hopefully preserve on fuel and also make a more accurate flight than I would have had without lowering the throttle like this. So, we're just gonna do a burn here. It's an ascent burn. It's quite normal, and in fact, we're getting close to space. Really close, in fact. Oh, guess what? Whoa, you hear that? You hear that? That's called Kerbal Space Program music. I know, it's pretty cool. So, yeah. Actually, that might make YouTube think this is Kerbal Space Program. Whoops, my bad. But anyway, just gonna do a little bit of a burn here. I think this one will be way more accurate than the last one, but only time will tell. And there was, before this launch, I had tons of issues with actually deploying the fairing. It would pop off, but it wouldn't pop off enough and then, blow up half the space station. And dang, look at that camera shake. It's insane. And when that happens, it's terrible. It would take off, RCS and stuff. It was really bad. But now, don't do that. It's good. We're all good. So there we go. Burn complete. Now I'll spend a ton of time warping and doing all that fun stuff. And keep in mind, this is at 2 times speed and recording. Mainly because I can't do any faster than that. I'm still using iMovie on my iPad. Please don't judge. Please no judge. Okay, thanks for not judging me. But if you did, then, well, don't judge me, okay? Please don't. Alright, we're just gonna be doing some fine-tuning until we get an actual, decent encounter with the thing, which took me 7 trillion years to figure out. Yes, that's how backlogged this video was, 7 trillion years. That's right, I started before humans existed. Therefore, before technology like this existed. Dang, there's something wrong with the logic there. And we won't pay any attention to it. Just ignore that happened. Okay, now that we're done putting stupidity away, we can now actually focus on this space station here. Gonna have to slowly set this maneuver node up here until we get a good encounter, which I think there was one. But I also need to worry about there being enough height so that way the orbit doesn't go into the atmosphere and then everybody dies. Yes, that would ignite the entire atmosphere and kill everybody. Maybe. I haven't tested that one out, and I don't want to, because I don't want to kill everybody and have to do a doggy dev reboot. Which I do want to do the reboot. Don't get me wrong, I do want to do that on the computer. But I feel like we should at least get out to Mars and land on it for now. Or this game's equivalent to Mars. Then maybe, I guess we could mess with some real solar system, maybe. And don't worry, Saturn V will be making a comeback in that. We will be landing on the moon with the Saturn V. And that will be pretty fun. And in fact, while I'm doing the Mars missions, if you want to see me do a Saturn V back to the moon, just let me know. I think it'd be pretty cool. But anyway, here we are. We found the proper proper burn right there. So we're gonna do it. And then after we do it, we're gonna time warp until we get to the encounter. Or approach, rather. Then, see, look at that. We're almost to the approach. We're so close. So close. So now what I'm going to be doing is targeting retrograde by the velocity anyway, and then doing a little bit of burn to cancel out the forces and all that fun stuff. Just not cancel out forces, but speed. Yeah, you see this? I'm quite dumb. I'm never claimed to be smart. SMRT maybe, but not real smart. But anyway, it's rocket. It's going places. By places, I mean right next to there. See, look at that. Space station's coming into view. Whoa. Ew, that looks terrible. Guess I'll just cancel that out. I can't actually remember. It's been quite a while since I've done this. I recorded this back when like a week ago. Actually, yeah, Monday, when I recorded the Dreadnoughts video. Yeah. I am quite smart, aren't I? It looks like I actually did get smart. I undocked from there. And now, RCS gets to be used, I guess. So it'll just keep moseying about like that and just, doing its thing, having a good time. I don't know what, fuel tanks like to do. I don't know, eat Pop-Tarts or something. I don't know. But, well, I know what it's gonna do right now is dock up with the space station whenever I can get competent and bring it towards the space station. It's moving, but very slowly, even in 2 times speed. So yeah, whenever it flips to the 10 times, it's actually going 20 times. This base stuff takes a while, alright? But look, it's cool whenever it finally comes together, though. Can't lie about that one. So, we're just gonna cancel out some speed real quick. And then we're gonna angle towards the space station again. And then do some more speed canceling and all that stuff. It's gonna be good. Actually, no, I'm doing that. Oh yeah, I remember now. Alright, so I stay like that for basically the entire journey to the space station, which we can see really in view now. Nobody's on it, but there was actually a recent update, which if you notice, the rocket sounded a little different. It sounded more crackly, like a real rocket. And there's habitation, habit places, so we can have space people inside the thing instead of needing to fudge it with seats. And there's also a new passenger bay, so all of you plane builders out there, especially commercial plane builders, you guys will have a much easier job and you won't have to make every window by hand. It's already there. So yeah. And it looks like we are getting close to the space station now. So we should just move a little bit more. Then angle towards the open docking port. Which, if you noticed, I actually put more docking ports, like a group of 4 of them. Mainly because there were no other docking ports. Yeah. That's the only open docking port on this thing right now. I thought I had more. I seriously did. I do not have more. That's why I'm putting more. And now, speed has been cancelled. So what I get to do is point towards the docking port and do a bit of a roll maneuver. Oh wow, look at that. Whoa. Then I get to blast the engines to forward. Hey, can you do forward, please? Please. Forward. That's not forward. Here you go. Just do that more often. Just go forwards. Please. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now I can turn off the RCS. Because there's no point having it. And there we go. Look at that. That actually kind of looks cool with the tanks flying away and all that. So, yeah. That's a lot of space junk. Luckily, this beautiful thing called Time Warp, we don't have to deal with space junk. Quite interesting how that works. And now I have to spin the space station a lot while it locks retrograde. And here we go. The finished space station. Almost finished. We still got a couple more modules to add. Mainly like crew space and other attachments for craft, like rockets to come in. Basically just joiners. Kind of like the weird little black things on the International Space Station. Yeah. That'll actually do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, well, great. And if you didn't, well, I'll do better next time, as always. But thanks for watching, and I'll leave you off on this space station flying. Goodbye.